Feeling foggy-headed, lacking judgment, unable to make a decision? Well, it may be written in your floor plan. My name is Amanda Gates, and I am an interior designer and Feng Shui practitioner. I help people create designs that are energy aligned. If you don't trust the vibe and get that energy right, there's no amount of pretty that's going to fix that. And that's where I come in. I'm an expert in interior design, and I'm an expert at energy. And what I can do is come in and align your space to get the energy right so it elevates the pretty. It elevates the interior design so that you get it right every time. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Welcome back. Today's floor plan is brought to us by Kathy Price. Thank you, Kathy, for sending in your floor plan. And I should mention, if you would like to have a mini floor plan reading of your own, you can email those to us at floorplans@thegatescompany.com. So today's floor plan is a really interesting one. We've got a lot of things that are popping up here, especially when we're talking about the top 5 disruptors. I think there's a misconception around Feng Shui that, if you have this thing, it's, a one size fits all, and if you have this, you do that, and that sort of thing. And it really does not work like that. The way that I always approach a floor plan is not only do I want to pay attention to how the energy flows or doesn't flow, but I want to pay attention specifically to the person's personal chi and also the floor plan. And there's so many other things that go into it. Things like the property line, where the home is located, the person's personal chi that they have, and then the home itself. And so there's a lot of things that goes into when I'm working with a client and how I approach the adjustments. I recently recorded a podcast with Janny Moon where I read her floor plan to her and we recorded it. She's a great example of how a lot of the things, like her top 5 disruptors, how we approach those are completely different than, say, another client that I would work with. So if you are interested in learning more or would like to know how to fix or remedy your floor plan, send it in to us and set up an appointment, and we'll be happy to help you with that so that we can customize a plan of action for you. Today's floor plan by Kathy is actually a really unique one. There's actually quite a few things that are going on here, especially with her top 5 disruptors. One of the first things that really jumps out to me is that within this floor plan, the study is right off of the entrance, and both of the chairs are out of command. And so if this is where, say, your kids are going to sit every day and do their homework, this could really affect their ability to learn. It could affect their creativity. Another thing that I may ask Kathy is about relationships. If you are married or in a relationship, how that relationship is going. The placement of your master bedroom is towards the front of the house. And so when it's at the front of the house, oftentimes what we could see is that people are leading separate lives, or it just puts a little bit of a strain on the relationship. So that would definitely be something that I would be paying attention to, especially since you also have an ensuite. It looks like there's supposed to be a door there on your ensuite. I'm not sure that it is. And we really want to pay attention to the bathroom, because when we're talking about a master bathroom, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 4 drains, which is pretty common. The master bathroom typically has between 4 and 5 drains on it. So guess what? That's going to drain you. So we want to pay attention to that. And if you're feeling fatigued, worn out, or if you find yourself saying, I'm so drained, that's something that you're going to want to pay attention to. The other thing is your the placement of your kitchen. Your stove is out of command, but it's also a galley kitchen. So that can be a lot of movement of chi on you. I would be asking you about any kind of issues with fires or causing fires or things like that. The other thing is that when we're looking at those top 5 disruptors, you are missing wealth. So when we're looking at the top 5 disruptors, I always talk about missing pieces. And so your back left corner is missing. So that represents the energy of money. So I would be asking you questions around your finances. Do you feel like you can hold on to money? Do you feel like you're getting the promotions you deserve? And are you making the money that you want and able to hang on to it? That's going to be an important question. I always encourage my clients to journal the things that are showing up for them. A lot of times we are experiencing these things and we don't really pay attention. Again, we always look to those external things to fix the things that are going on in our life, and we rarely look at our floor plan. We rarely look at our home as a possible solution. So start writing some of the things that are going on that are frustrating you and see if you can start connecting the dots. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me on the show today. Be sure to click the button below to subscribe. Put any of your questions that you may have down below. We'll be sure to get those answered. You can find me on social media at The Amanda Gates, and you can also find me on my website at gatesinteriordesign.com. Bye for now.